All right. So, okay. We are live
Are we?
ish,
Hmm.
potentially.
I don't see it. It's not popping up on YouTube.
Well, I have the button that says in stream. So,
Okay. Yeah, because it's not live on. Let me do a little reload here. Maybe it'll pop up now.
all right. So, I will still put the link in Black Culture Geeks page, and your audio's gone. You fussing about it isn't going to change anything. No, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
What about now? Is it back
Yeah,
now?
I hear you. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see how I came back faster? I
Yes.
had to go in there and do that. See, here's the thing, right? Um, I heard the click, and that's why I said
Mm.
I just heard the click. Did my audio go out? And that's when you went. Your audio's gone. Like, shit, so ass.
Uh,
But I mean, I still don't see the live
we're
come
live,
up.
my guy. I
Yeah, I
mean,
know. I don't know what's going on over here. It's a lot of shenanigans happening over here right now. Like all I'm seeing is uh, channel intro and the uploads, and I didn't reload like 50 billion, 100,000 times. There we go. There we go. Now I can share the link.
I wonder if it's that big of a
What
delay.
beta? What beta thing?
I said that big of a delay.
Oh, that's a good question. I think it is because when I clicked onto the live, I heard my what I had just said.
And your audio went out. Yeah. Where I'm looking for where the fuck? Oh, here we
What are
go.
you looking for? I don't know.
I found it. I found it.
Where was it?
Um, lower.
Ass. Well, hey sis, look. Apparently, sis got the YouTube notification,
What
so
up, sis?
that's good news.
That's absolutely good news. Um,
I'm about to share this.
all right, posted to BCG. Your audio's gone. That's funny. Like I heard when it happened this time. Like your ambient noise disappeared. Share to a page. Multi world entertainment.
Shit is trash.
Absolutely,
It is absolute trash. I don't
without
know
question.
why. And the funny thing is, yesterday it didn't do that at all. When
Of
we was
course not.
recording the, yeah, it didn't. We went through almost 2 hours, and I wonder if it's Sparkle Cam somehow doing something.
You're gone again. Boom, bing, boom, boom, boom. All right. YouTube notifications for the win.
Absolutely.
Let me see. Oh, I got a text Feb. Matter of fact, I'll just send it to his inbox.
Yo, I swear it seemed like the audio goes out in like timed intervals now. Like,
That's trash.
yeah, like, before it was kind of unpredictable.
Yeah.
But now I'm counting beats in between it.
All right. It went out again.
It did?
Oh, no, it didn't. Whew. Okay. About to say, bruh, what the hell?
At this point, I literally need to stay on the OBS thing page,
Right. All right. Oops. All right. Somebody else who asked me to share the link with them.
Word.
And face bickety, 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 bickety. Kaboom. All right. This is a great point. If you obey in quotes, if you obey the police, they won't shoot you. And here's the comment. This means that we have a group of people who can approach you and demand obedience under threat of death. That is not a feature of a free society. Bravo. Your audio's gone. Bravo.
You're right. That is not a good thing.
No,
I don't. But again, this is the reason why I don't believe anymore. Right? When I was a kid, there was a part of me that believed. Right? I don't believe anymore because
audio. Yeah, audio.
How about now?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. The same people that ran around here, G.I. Joeing it up, red, white, and blue pom-pomming it up about certain principles that they will say to you, only this country could you have this or have that. You have those other bad things happening in these other countries. Same people will support this bullshit when it suits them, depending on what
audio. Yeah, it is as.
It says. That's why I don't believe. I don't believe because it's not. Yo, I'm gonna tell you what they do to us. They gaslight the fuck out of us, right?
Oh,
for decade upon decade, century after century, they gaslight the fuck out of you when you're a kid, and they have you believing that all of these things that are in the Constitution or any of the laws they write, this is written in stone, y'all. We live by this.
No, it's largely made up of amendments. So
exactly.
Hey, Angel.
But they'll say to you, me, and anybody else, nah, man, these are principles we stand on and willing to die on, and all this shit. And then you catch them every time abandoning all the shit they said they stood on
with the quickness.
So you can't get a descendant of slaves to believe you anymore. Right. I don't believe you.
Not this
I don't believe shit. Sorry, I don't believe
Not
it.
about that.
I just don't, man.
That ain't the move. We see what it is.
Yo, you ain't carried that shit right since we've been here. Facts. You ain't carried it. So it's not a surprise to me to see the same people that talk that liberty bullshit, that same people that talk, this is the shining city on the hill bullshit. It's no surprise when the people they don't like get violated and they good with it.
Facts. Oh. But something you said brings up a question. There are legitimately people. I haven't run into any. I'm just like thinking out loud that don't realize that G.I. Joe was literally propaganda. I'm fairly certain.
The same people that don't realize that the whole the Pledge of Allegiance and all that shit at football games is also part of the propaganda.
Being paid for.
Yeah. It was to get more people, inspire more people to join the ranks of the military.
Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, I had that argument so many times during the whole Colin Kaepernick thing.
But see, that's what I mean by the gaslighting. Like basically the power of American myth crafting. They create these standards and they create a history that gives context to those standards. And then we find out the history ain't right.
Well, also, a lot of people be optimists, yo. Like, I know, the system is largely responsible, but a lot of people just be optimists. A lot of people, they don't know the information, and it is as crazy as it sounds.
Yeah.
So they're like, no, that can't be right.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
Like I've definitely run into a few of those. That's like, there's no way, and it's like, I understand why you think that this is crazy because it is crazy,
right?
But it's absolutely what happened.
And then they apply just crazy metrics to certain things, right? So if you take just a precursory study of history, you start to see certain things when it comes to empires, right?
Facts.
So in the Roman Empire, trust and believe those people thought that the Roman Empire was going to be there forever. They thought that the principles or whatever that the Roman Empire stood upon, these were concrete things. This is just the way it is. But like I said, when you have the benefit of being able to study
and audio,
all the narratives that the Roman people bought into are dust now.
Yeah,
it's dust.
Literally.
All the institutions that they depended on, dust.
Gone. To quote a very famous play right now, Oceans Rise, Empires Fall.
Yeah.
It's what, ironically, that was said by King George in the play,
but still, it still holds true.
He was going mad. That was the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, doing this this new show, I've realized that I'm gonna be saying a lot of things like insider things that the average person might not pay attention to, and I don't know how I'm gonna handle that on this new show.
That's a good point. I don't know how,
because I explained in the last episode we recorded that like I'm looking at things from a filming standpoint.
I said the same thing about I said that recently when somebody posted a picture of the Venom shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Maybe it's the amateur filmmaker in me,
right?
But that shit was missing a lot of shit. And I ain't even just talking about the Spider-Man narrative. Like it was literally from a narrative standpoint and getting from point A to point B. Shit seemed like it was gaping holes to get to there because they wanted to get to the cool stuff.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we were talking about Pulp Fiction, and again, Kristen had never seen it, so she like went into it not knowing what to expect, and then all of that stuff happened, and the whole N-word thing came up.
Oh damn!
And I was like, yeah. This is funny enough. This is before I saw B-Dot's response to Kyle. But that's kind of like what I was saying.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, I'm not going to defend Quentin Tarantino against anybody who has an issue with him putting this in his movies.
It ain't my place. It ain't my place.
Not at all. Looking at it from a filmmaker standpoint, I think it gets overblown a little bit from a filmmaker standpoint because he uses it in time appropriate situations. And I'm not talking about situation, I'm talking about the era where the things take place. Django. It's going to be all throughout there.
I got to tell you, question. if y'all think if y'all think they had some sort of prohibition on calling us niggas back during the slave trade,
right? Everything died, is what happened. Literally everything died. You can't hear me. Oh, you can hear me? Yeah, everything died. It wasn't you. It was not you. Literally everything died. Like, your audio's gone. I can't hear you. I absolutely cannot hear you. Yes, I can. Yeah, everything died. Yo, I can hear you. I can hear you. Are we still streaming? I'm so confused right now. Tombstone. I can't hear you. Oh, there we go. No. I got you. Are we live or not? Because it still says in stream, but I'm not getting any fuck. I can't see the comments. What up, Greg? Okay, cool. You are frozen on OBS. Hold on. I gotta redo your like I said, everything died. I hit the power. I hit the power button by mistake, and it sent my computer into the shutdown protocol. And luckily, I had so much open that it popped up with a little thing. It'll ask you if you're sure you want to shut down. So I hit cancel, but your audio's gone. But yeah, so now I can't see the chat. So
you can't see the chat at all.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Okay, I'll
take care of that.
Handle that.
But yeah, let's get started before other shit
before
breaks.
before
And your audio went out. God damn it. Yep, your audio went out.
All right, not a problem.
All right, you're good. You're good.
Yeah,
You're good.
yeah.
All right. I'm recording.
All right, good. So let's start it. Welcome everyone to the Black Culture Geeks podcast. This is my man SPJ.
You
and I am Tombstone the Dead Man, and we are just a couple of geeks talking about pop culture from a black perspective. Facts indeed. Today is not going to be one of our regular shows.
No.
I'm quite sure most of you by now should have heard that.
Yeah, if you're here.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain. Yeah, but Chadwick Boseman died last night. I assume it was last night.
Yeah. In his home with his wife and kids. It wasn't apparently that part is fact. This part I'm guessing.
Right.
Apparently, it wasn't super sudden. They were aware that it was coming soon. So if there's any solace in the situation, it is that he was surrounded, especially in the era that we're in, where so many people are dying alone because they're dying in hospitals,
right?
And their people can't be there,
right?
So,
right. My sister texted me last night, and
audio.
So when she texted me, I immediately jumped on the Googles because motherfuckers be hoaxing.
Oh, all the time. It happened again.
How about now?
Still? Yeah, you good.
All right. People be hoaxing all the time with celebrities.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see if I could find a legitimate news outlet that said it. And at first I couldn't find one for real.
Right.
I couldn't find one. And then
it was so fresh.
Because it was still fresh. And then when I finally did, I was just telling SPJ earlier, I had a whole bunch of stuff I was planning to do. But that shit
just didn't work.
Do it.
Just didn't work.
Yeah. It fucked me up in a way that a celebrity death hasn't in a while. Yeah. At least since Stan Lee for me. Right. And probably more so than Stan, because I didn't know that man had colon cancer.
Right.
Like Stan was in his 90s. We kind of figured we wasn't going to have him that much longer, but we figured we was going to have Chadwick for a long time.
That was the thought. I said, matter of fact, hold on. Before we get into this, I want to get one thing out of the way that's not Chadwick related, and then I want to get the negative stuff around this out of the way. So the one thing that is not Chadwick related, that I want to get out of the way is the situation with Jacob Blake. So I spoke my piece about that on Facebook. I don't know if I've said this on the show or not before, but I'm kind of over the quote unquote murder porn aspect of this whole thing. So I don't really want to dwell on that. But his mother went on the news and she looked like a goddamn fool.
Oh man.
She got on the, now I'm paraphrasing. all of this isn't exactly what she said, and I'm not gonna have it 100% correct because I'm not watching that again.
Right, right.
I'm paraphrasing, but she said something to the effect of, "Oh, I apologize, President Trump, for how my family member talked about you, and I wish I would have got your call because then maybe you wouldn't have said the things that you said about us, and I know Jacob wouldn't want such and such, and blah blah this and blah blah." And I'm like, so audio, my guy. So I did this. I had talked to my mother yesterday, and before we talked about what we were going to talk about, I made a point to say, "Hey, lady, make me one promise. If I ever get caught up with some police thing or some vigilante on some other type stuff, ever do not be out here publicly doing this or talk about I wouldn't want such and such." No. Audio. And as I knew already, she was like, "Oh, you don't gotta worry about that." I'm like, "Yes, I know.
Listen. I told
audio. You know what? I think I'm going to start the YouTube stream over because I don't like being in the dark. So we're still recording, but I'm going to go ahead and start a new stream. Also,